What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, and welcome back to some more Far Cry 5. Today we're going to be taking out John. I just completed the Seed Ranch, and I was a little shocked to see that I couldn't help out Nick Rye. So I think the reason for that may be because I haven't liberated Fall's End yet. So let's track this. I don't have the best weapons, I'll admit. And that's just because I'm out of ammo, and I don't really I was completing some challenges, so that's why I had the flamethrower and some random stuff. So let's see. I guess I could use something here. I guess we'll use the heavy ammo bag, and I think for now we're okay. Maybe I'll try a grenade launcher if I find a place, and some Molotovs just to maybe try some other things. But oh, there's a weapon station. That's kind of what I was looking for. I do kind of want to switch out the flamethrower and the RPG and buy some more arrows of all types. I think I should be okay with the throwables. I guess I could use the aluminum bat. It does make a very nice sound. Sorry for saying that in front of those animals who I'm sure are afraid that I might do something of that nature to them. But don't worry, only with an arrow for them, you know, gotta be a little bit polite and respectable. So let's sell this stuff that we found at the Seed Ranch and switch out. Well, first let's buy that ammo that I was talking about and some med kits, why not? I guess some body armor wouldn't hurt. I don't really care much for all that other stuff, so let's buy some ammo. Good, good, good. I do think I want some incendiary ammo, though. I care more for the explosives, honestly. I don't really care for the incendiaries. I'm gonna try to start using the grenade launcher just to see how it goes. Oh, I did promise the magnopulsar. This weapon uses some kind of magnetized microwaves that, if aimed properly, can explode organic targets. What the fuck? Maybe we won't use that with John. We can use that next time at the Outpost, although I'm sure... Ooh, wow, those are some pretty flamethrowers, though. Cleansing fire? Yikes. Wash away your sins. Flames on flames. Wow, yeah, flames on flames. I can imagine that. Very cool, very cool. But what I'm looking for is more the grenade launcher. The shark shooter? That could be a very viable option. I don't really see... You would think that it would have been here, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess if I want to use that... Or maybe it's a sidearm? Yeah, it is a sidearm. I don't really know if I want to be shark themed for this. I guess, like, I don't know. I wouldn't, it's a prestige weapon, so it's more expensive, and the shark theme, I don't really know if I vibe with that heavily. The one with the shark paint thread, I don't know. I'm just gonna buy the old natural. And I'll use it as a sidearm, so that way I have more space for other weapons. So let's see, the M79, $3,300. I guess I could read that. And the redness, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, these ones, that's kind of boring. Blood in the water, that does fit the shark. I would have just gone for the shark if anything. I did not fight in a war, I'll admit. So let's go for the. That was pretty expensive, but I'm okay with that. Let's read it, though. Why use your arm to throw a grenade when you can just pull a trigger? Perfect for short to mid-range targets. I have been enjoying using shotguns. It's just, I think I want to kind of use an SMG this time. Oh, wow. Just like someone you're having an affair with, they will keep it discreet. The MP5 SD. Although I'm not having an affair, I think I'll let the gun speak for itself and see what it wants to tell me. So we'll change the flamethrower for that. The silver snake, huh? That's sexy as fuck. It's just... I guess I could probably use some more money. I don't know. This game has a lot in it. I admire that. So I'm gonna rock with the prestige skin there. And I didn't buy the rifle, or I didn't buy the rifle ammo, but I guess I can try to appreciate not having that before the next time. It has been used by armies, militias, and radical groups around the world. For some reason, I think adultery is less sinful than being part of a radical group. That I will draw the line at. The AKMS is paint job lets everyone know you are with the white-tailed militia and not against them. That would be if I was in a war. I don't know. Oh, I kind of do like the AK-74U. This isn't that, but it looks good. But I'm okay with Jason Brody. So the modern version of the AK-47 designed for close quarters combat. Don't bring up the size thing. It's okay. We're spending our money today. We're spending our money today. It's already got a skin on it, and I'm gonna see what the I'll run an extended magazine and no suppressor since we already have one with a suppressor. So that looks good.
So you're okay in my books.
This does look like an AK-74U, which I enjoy. See how the MP5, that does look like an MP5. It's already got a suppressor on it, and we got our Tiger Mouth recurve, not recurved, I think it's just a compound bow, yeah. We got explosive ammos now. We're pretty chill, and I hear the bells ringing, and my earbuds beeping, which means it's running low on battery. So let's hope this doesn't take too long, because if my headset runs out of battery, that would be kind of unfortunate. I don't see that happening. It usually lasts about another 30 minutes. So if we can take out John in that I lost the word. Assigned time should be okay. Fall's End was very difficult for me to liberate the first time around. Wow, but I was able to do it eventually, but it was a very enjoyable experience. I shot down a plane with an RPG, and that was freaking awesome, so let's see, let's see. Sorry, it swiped on me. That's no way to say hello. The blurriness is affecting me a little bit. Yo!
Hold still. It's supposed to say wrath, not rat.
Did you not start with the W?
Sin must be exposed so it may be absolved. If we hide our sin, we hide ourselves. You will not hide any longer. Your true self will spill out on this floor for all to see. Perfect. If Muhammad won't come to the mountain, then bring the mountain to Muhammad. Let's begin.
There's Nick Rye. I guess that makes sense.
I thought a friendly face might make your atonement easier. Our devoted.
What does he have on his heart?
We are gathered here to bear witness.
Are they gonna marry them? Damn, they're gonna shoot him. Just do it. Don't you know? You just gotta do what you're told. Have faith, my brother.
Let's try that again. Our devoted, we are gathered here to bear witness.
Our devoted, we are gathered here to bear
To
witness.
those willing to atone for their sins.
To those willing to atone for their sins.
Will you, Nick Rye, place your hand upon the word of Joseph?
Will you, Nick Rye?
Oh, fuck that.
No.
I ain't never given in to that psychopath.
Damn, he's...
There it is. Greed. Always thinking of yourself.
I don't know what he said, but I know what's written on his hand is upside down and it looks like in Latin.
Nick?
Yes. Yes, I will atone.
I'm guessing he threatened his wife and potential child. Oh look, I always look away when this stuff happens.
It's the power of yes! The power to take away your sins! The power to set you free.
That looks like his tongue, but I hope it's not. I think I don't know if I can do his mission now. I'll admit.
Will you, Deputy, place your hand upon the word of Joseph?
Will you, Deputy, place your hand upon the word of Joseph?
Renounce your sins and admit your transgressions.
And renounce your sins and admit your transgressions. Say yes.
I think they might give me... No, they won't give me
Just one word.
I don't know, we'll see. They have given me the choice before like this, exactly. And I don't know if maybe if I wait too long it won't work. But I'm gonna say... Oh, I forgot, I didn't say it in time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen to you. Maybe that'll just keep happening, I'll say yes. Whoa! Whoa! Yes! I forget her name, but I love you. Alright, well I'm struggling with this name. I guess I gotta lock in. I guess it feels a little weird committing killing in a church, but I gotta do it. Up you get. Live by the sword, die by the sword, you know. Maybe I'll see what I can do. We'll see where they spawn me, but I forget where this happens to me where like, no, it happened in USDD, Call of Duty Black Ops, where I'm so focused on like the cutscene that I forget to get ready. But yeah, there we got John looking down on us. I don't know if that's supposed to be a blessing or a sit down, my son, but we'll see. Alright, let's, I think this is probably a better time for the redness. I gotta look around. Lust, gluttony, sloth, pride, envy, greed, and wrath. Those are the 7 deadly sins. We love you. Yes, just say yes. Let's see what we got here. I wasn't able to pick this lock the first time I was here. I don't think this has to be... Yeah, this can be fully automatic. Perfumed letter. I'm sorry that I'm having such a hard time lately putting this all behind me. I just don't know how to move forward. It's so hard when I hear from you, and it's harder when I don't. I feel like I'm just waiting for that day when I can see you again. But then what? It'll be back to the same old thing. I really want things to be okay, except I can't figure out what that is for me. And I don't expect you to know. All I know is that what we have isn't love, and it has to stop. Joy. I wonder if that's Jerome's. Alright, let's see how the AK-74U compares. Yeah, that's a nice little sound. That's what I like about it, the sound and the fire rate. Alright, I don't think he can die, so let's spend our time wisely. That didn't work. Oh shit. Did he die? Fuck! Oh my god. Did I fucking kill him because I took too long to save him? I mean... Wow. Oh no, he's alive. Alright, good.
They shall no more offer their sacrifices!
Hell yeah!
I'll take care of Nick. Go, go!
Alright, well, I don't know. They must have taken his tongue, so I don't know how they told him to airstrip, but... Oh, is that a friendly? Okay, sorry. They should really alert me of how much help we have here.
Right side! Shoot at those trucks!
Alright. This kind of reminds me of episode 14 of Far Cry 3 a little bit, except instead of riding shotgun, I'm riding back seat. And by back seat, I have an M60 rather than... Is that gonna knock him down, or what?
Behind us! Light him up! Try shooting the tires out! I can't shake him!
Alright, alright. Alright, alright. That's awesome. I've never done that before.
Keep it up, deputy!
Say less.
We got Peggy's on our ass!
Yep.
Get the planes or we're dead!
I can see the target!
Take out those planes!
I'm working on it, I'm working on it. This one's gonna be an easier shot, yeah.
Behind us!
There we go. She's a good driver though. This is pretty steady and I'm getting my shots, but these I gotta like aim ahead of them a little bit too. There we go, there we go.
Right ahead! In front!
Yep, working on it.
Shit, that's a dog plane! He's getting away!
That's so interesting that John like reacted so negatively to the gunfire, because I guess his method of choice is not guns like Jacob's was at all. He seems to prioritize like torture weapons. I gotta fly? I got two options here apparently.
Grab one of their planes and go after him!
I don't know which one I should choose.
You need to find a plane and
Alright, I gotta go. This is gonna be a dogfight. Alright. I don't know. Should I take the one in the garage or I take the one that's already on the airstrip? I don't know. That's an interesting choice. I think I'm gonna take the one in the garage. Cause I like to have my car in the garage, so if this is similar at all. It's kind of weird having two SMGs, because I don't really know if there's anything that's more suited for one occasion or another. So, I guess it'll just have to be I use one and I use the other, so. I did suggest to John that we reap some helicopters and such to build the yes, but he said he picked all of us builders to erect the sign because we had the most sin to atone for. I swear, I could feel my bad deeds seeping out my skin with my sweat as we hauled all that steel and plywood and paint up the mountainside. We did such good work. Every time I catch sight of that sign, my heart just echoes the same, yes, sweet Lord, yes indeed. That's interesting. You could wash it away with your sweat, I suppose. I don't know, I'm pretty sure... Oh, Wrath, huh? That's cool. I think I'm in the wrong seat. Okay. Is there gonna tell me how to drive this thing? Accelerate, bomb review, yeah.
Reach the atonement, but it's clear you have no wish for redemption.
Alright. Let's take to the skies, Johnny boy. I don't really think I need to drop no bombs, but it's good to know that if we wanted to, we could. And we got rockets and we got machine guns. He's pretty far away, but it looks like we're getting closer, so I can't accelerate. It is a little delayed, that's cool.
The Father gave you a chance for salvation and you threw it away. Look at what you have done. Look at the wrath you have wrought.
Alright. Wrathful, huh? That's interesting, because that would be the sin I would assign myself in this game, because, you know, we just be killing people out of rage for what they're doing to the poor people here. I definitely think that's a fitting end, the wrath that we have wrought. And, I am going, I don't know. I hope I chose the right plane. I think this is a bomber plane, so we'll see. This might take some time. If I can hit some rockets, though. Now, if I can stay behind him, though, that should help as well. Oh, he's gonna try to shoot me now. I did the first Xbox 360 game. I don't know if it was the first game I played. It might have been one of the first games I played. Was Ace Combat 6. So I did used to like fighting planes.
Tenacity, such a waste.
No. I want to hit one of these rockets. That would have been a good time if I had been ready for that swaying. This is gonna be kind of easy. I might have to catch him on the way down. Oh, I missed him. Alright, money boy. We don't need to spend all that money on the explosive rockets. Let's just go and use the machine guns. Nah, fuck it. Let's enjoy the exuberance of wealth and youth. Down he goes.
No, no! I'm losing control. Had an accident going down.
Bombs away, huh?
Guy's plane's crashed! Father, protect him!
Oh, fuck.
All right. It's close, sinner.
Fuck! Oh my goodness, I should know better, honestly. I should know better than to take on a heavy like that. I had the takedown option, I didn't take it. You could get him right in the throat. I've been dying a little bit too often today, I'll admit that much. I probably could have tried to land this, but fuck it. We didn't, and we didn't die either. So I'm landing in a better spot, and I'll admit that I prefer the AK-74U over... Ooh. The, Alright, well, let's just, let's use some mortars. Okay, well, I guess that was easy. Let's see what he says.
What if Joseph is right? Did you ever stop to think about that? Everyone thinks he's crazy, but he's not. Look around you. This world is on the brink. You can feel it in your bones. Look at the headlines. Look who's in charge. You want this key? Because you think you're saving people, but they are already safe. We had a plan. You don't understand. You don't believe. You don't care! May God have mercy on your soul.
I appreciate that. Damn, he had some monies and pipe bomb and dynamite.
John Seed terrorized this valley for so long. Never thought I'd see the end of him. But you can't pat yourself on the back just yet. Hudson and everyone else trapped in John's bunker need to be rescued. I'll round up whoever I can and meet you there, but you need to go now. There's no telling what Eden Skate will do to them after all this.
The quality of mercy.
Heads up. There's some new gear in shops. Might want to check it out.
What the fuck? Soul demographics. The following is important to remember when selecting souls to be saved. Clean souls. This is a must. If a soul is tainted by this corrupt world, look into the person's eyes. See if that soul can be redeemed. Each soul must go through the cleansing before being brought to the bunker. Clear minds. We need people with intelligence, skills, and talents. Most of all, they must show they can dedicate themselves to building a better world. Able bodies. Take the healthy. Take the strong. Take the young. Today's children will be tomorrow's mothers and fathers.
Access granted. Lockdown disengaged.
Prepare for the collapse. The power of yes. In the end, you will thank us. Souls do not harvest themselves. Welcome to Eden's Gate. Terry, my answer is no. I don't think it's hypocritical. To paraphrase Paul the Apostle in Romans chapter 7, you know, I do things I don't want to do. The things I should do, I don't do. Everyone's human, and that's why I don't want to put myself on a pedestal. I don't ever want to get back up there again. I'd rather be here with all of you and the new souls in the bunker. I don't know why he had to paraphrase him, but I don't know it that well off the top of my head. I do definitely like the Book of Romans, though. I think it's... Holy shit, I just got wrecked! I do definitely like the Book of Romans, so I guess my phone is not too far away. I can check what it says about that. Are you serious? Alright, I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate, I do. And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is no longer I myself who do it, but it is sin living in me. For I know that good itself does not dwell in me, that is, in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do. This I keep on doing. Now, if I do what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is sin living in me that does it. So I find this law at work. Although I want to do good, evil is right there with me, for in my inner being I delight in God's law. But I see another law at work in me, waging war against the law of my mind and making me a prisoner of the law of sin at work within me. What a wretched man I am. Who will rescue me from this body that is subject to death? Thanks be to God who delivers me through Jesus Christ our Lord. So that I myself in my mind am a slave to God's law, but in my sinful nature, a slave to the law of sin. Okay, well, I did skip like the first like 15 verses, so I don't know if there was something a little bit more descriptive there, but I definitely think that what he's saying, if I had to say it myself, definitely make your own opinions on that. I would probably say it was like, by nature, we are sinners, but by becoming like God and like following his law, we can be good. But we're always waging war, good versus evil, and we have to make the choice of what we want to stick to. So we'll see what happens. Let me see. I want to try to use piercing ammo to kill these fucking tanks here. There we go. That works really well. So I'm gonna try. I'll use it. Damn, that guy with the shotgun's gonna kill me. I don't know, maybe it's just a way to make us feel less bad about having evil in our hearts at times. Alright, I'm gonna kill this last person so I can read what I want to read. The power of yes, gluttony, envy, greed, pride, lust, wrath, and sloth. So, I guess if I want to go through all this game is almost over, so I'm going to take my time with it. Gluttony is the overconsumption of things such as food and alcohol. Perhaps drugs could also be something of that same category. We all are more susceptible to some of these than others. Envy is when you are jealous enough of other people that you would want to take what they have for yourself. This can include their wives or their goods, or their husbands, I suppose. It said, but since the original text was written mostly for men, it's oftentimes in that way. But since we're all striving to be like Christ, and Christ was male, females, you may take this into account as well and try to apply it in your own way, in your own life. That is the power of the Spirit. Greed is of monetary wealth and goods, like material things, wanting more than you need, and being willing to take, such as stealing. Pride is putting yourself above God, and oftentimes above others. This one's a tricky one because if you're like perhaps LeBron James, it's okay to understand that you're better than other people at basketball, but always understand that that gift that you were given comes from God, and that's how you can escape the sin of pride. Lust is uncontrollable sexual desire, so having sexual inclinations and being attracted to the opposite sex isn't, and this is where it gets a little tricky. I did mention the opposite sex because in the Bible, it does say that men who have sex with men, that is considered to be a sin, and that they will not inherit the kingdom of God. And that's aggressive. I'm just saying it as it says it in the Bible. I'm not saying that gay people can't go to heaven, or people who do such things won't go to heaven, but I think that God intended for sex, that act of penetration, to be done between a man and a woman to create children. And so oftentimes, people who have heterosexual sex can be lustful if they're having multiple partners or doing it outside, like, that's where it gets a little complicated, but technically any sex outside of marriage is considered adultery, which is a commandment. So just be wary when you're exploring your sexuality. Like, don't be ashamed if you're experimenting and trying things out, but just understand that doing that penetrative act between two males is frowned upon by God because it's not the way that He created us to have sex. But just remember that we're all sinners and we all have that in us. But before we die, try to see if you can seek God in a way that might help you. Because, like I said, we all have different inclinations. In this one, I used to think lust was one of my sins, but I was never uncontrolled necessarily about it. I knew when to pull back, and I am still, like, I try to be in a committed relationship before. Sex can be a very dangerous act. So lust is definitely one of the most interesting ones, especially because I'll speak about, this text that people like to address where it's like, if you lust after a woman, because like I said, it sometimes speaks, but if you lust over a man as well, if you look at a woman or a man with lust in your heart, you have already committed adultery. Even if you haven't had sex outside of your marriage or your relationship or whatever, you're still guilty if you are planning or you want to have sex with someone else. So just keep that in mind. If you are having those feelings, like, maybe listen to them and think about if you're in this relationship for the right reasons or if it's just what's there, because maybe you want something different and that's natural to think and want. Sloth is excessive laziness, and I guess with lust, like excessive masturbation as well. Like, I do not believe masturbation is a sin, as I've spoken about in I don't remember which one, but one of Jacob's regions. I don't believe that's a sin, but if you do it excessively where it gets in the way of your activities, like your work and things like that, then yeah, bad. Sloth is excessive laziness, like not wanting to do work, like doing nothing, like, you know, they say idle hands are the devil's plaything, because if you're bored, you're more likely to do other things to be entertained. But sometimes that's just without finding, like, the work that you enjoy. We are all put on this planet to bring something to it, and there's positive that can be done. You just have to find it, and that takes time. So don't be ashamed if it takes you time to find something that really makes you tick and makes you want to not be lazy. And then wrath is excessive anger, rage, fits of rage, excessive cursing, hitting people, beating people, killing people even. So that one's pretty dangerous. I haven't seen this one as often, but I definitely know it exists, and I'm grateful to have not seen it because that one seems pretty frightening. So welcome to Eden's Gate.
And while that chapter ends, a new one begins for all of you. One of peace, harmony, and love. One where you will come to accept me as your father. One where you will feel the warmth of my love.
This ain't right. You can't do this, John.
We love you.
You see the deputy?
Not anymore, you don't.
I'm going in quick. Get ready now. Show me your soul.
I love that I don't have to aim down my sights. I love that I have so much ammo. It's a good thing I got that extra perk thing there. I think I hear Deputy Hudson. I mentioned when I was fighting Faith that I thought she was unanimously beautiful, and I think that might have been an aggressive word. I just think they picked an actress who was very, like, had a very attractive features, and I think they'd cast John the same way. And based on what some of his earlier things, I don't know if this is the first Far Cry game where you could select to be a male or a female, but I think it might be. And Faith's can be definitely sexually suggestive, and I think John's were as well. So that was just an observation. So I think it's interesting that they chose him to capture a female, just because the way she was gagged and tied down to the chair, like, I don't know. And he never was too aggressive with her. So I don't know. I think it was to appeal. Oh, in that way as well. Because Faith, of course, was doing some pretty evil things, mind control and stuff. But I just think, I definitely think that they were in some interesting cases. So let's see if I can kill this guy with the piercing ammo. Yep, it's happening. This MP5 does not do nearly as much ammo. Let's see how Deputy Hudson is doing without John there with her. But yeah, I would say when I was going through my conversion into the faith truly, my biggest sin was definitely pride. I thought it was lust because I enjoyed a lot of sexual things, but it was just, I would have sex outside of wedlock because I'm not married, and I also, like, would masturbate a lot. So, like, I know that word is ugly, but, like, not too much, but, like, enough where, like, I probably could have been doing more productive things. So now I do, I'll admit I still do. Sorry to put that image in your head. Sorry if saying that, I'm just speaking bullshit now, I apologize, but I definitely try to do it at the appropriate times, like when I've completed all my tasks and things of that nature. Damn it, no, these are just people. And never in public, because that is a crime. That is an actual crime. Come on, Hudson, it's okay, it's okay, damn! Don't kill me! I'm sorry I killed John. I hope he wasn't treating you too well. Like, I'm sorry. Do you recognize me now? Man, maybe she's traumatized, honestly. That's a pretty natural reaction, honestly. If you've been mistreated and you're scared that someone's gonna mistreat you. She's definitely been abused a little bit.
Something started happening. All the fucking Peggy started scrambling around. All the doors started closing, locking us inside. I thought I was gonna be down here forever. All because of him. That fucking piece of shit! He would come down here, and he would just stand there and watch. We were begging for mercy, and he would just fucking watch.
I think that's Joseph. Yeah, he would probably see John acting pretty harshly, because John tortured us a little bit, and Joseph pulled him back, but he still saw it and witnessed it and knew that people were experiencing that.
There were other people down here with me. We are gonna get them out. And then we are gonna burn this whole fucking place down. help me. Or stay out of my way.
I choose help. But yeah, I quickly realized that my biggest sin was pride. I didn't think that I would get in trouble for doing the same thing just because I thought I was special. I thought that I was better than others just cuz like of my success or my like status. Like I thought I was better and I thought I wouldn't face consequences the same way that others did. And once I rejected God like outwardly, one night I just like a lot of really scary things happened to me, and I fell out of here, and he was like, I'm like, you think you can avoid me? Like, it was pretty frightening, honestly, but those who exalt themselves, which is like, put themselves like up on pedestals, like put themselves above others and things like that, they will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be put above others, but that's what God does. So that was my personal experience with it. Of course, it's much more than that, but that's as much as I'm comfortable sharing, and I would love it if you had your own personal experience instead of having my own. All I'll say is that I would break rules and think that I wouldn't get in trouble for them. And once I saw that those consequences could happen to even someone like me, I realized that I am not above God, and God sees everything I do, and that even if others may not see what I do, God always does, and He will find a way to expose my sin. So I turned to Him, and He accepted me, and He was very merciful with me, and I'm grateful for it because I am much happier now than I was when I was living my life of sin. So let's see what Deputy Hudson wants.
We're gonna get you out. Damn it! It's safeguarded against a global lock release. I'll have to do one section at a time. Rook, get down to the rooms and free the prisoners while I hit the locks. I'll radio you.
Emergency doors are unlocked.
We gotta get every last one of them out.
Please let us out of here! Look out!
I heard someone free fall.
I like the sight of the MP5. I like both weapons, honestly.
Where's my family? What happened to them?
I don't know, I couldn't tell you.
Shit. One of the sections is tied to another control room. I can't free the locks from here. Rook, find the other control room. Wait, the control room's locked.
No missile found. Abort launch sequence.
Okay, keep an eye out. I just lowered a platform from the missile launch silo.
We appreciate your efforts.
And there goes my headset. So, I'm gonna take a break just because my headset just ran out of battery, so I'm gonna let it charge for a little bit, and then I'll finish up this mission after it's charged for a little bit of time. What is up, everybody? It is Tog here, back in the silo, it seems. And let's see if I don't fall to my death here.
Should get you through to the control room. You'll see a bunch of consoles. Destroy them. Shit, Peggy!
Protect the consoles or we'll lose more people!
Destroy the consoles. It's the only way to get the last batch of prisoners. Shoot them, blow them up. See, Rook.
Warning.
Protect the consoles or we'll...
Come on, we're running out of time.
Caution. Caution.
I got something figured out.
Maybe I can grapple back up, but it's getting pretty... Nope, looks like I'm gonna have to find another way.
Evacuate. Electrical system offline. System failure.
Yeah, I'm in my head a little bit, low-key. I went and got groceries, and I've played a couple of games of chess on chess.com. The app is pretty cool. And then I watched a little bit.
Start making your way up. These things haven't been used in years, so if one of them jams, shoot the hinges.
I watched a little bit of Armada. He used to be a professional Melee player, and now he streams Super Mario 64, so I was watching a bit of that. I just watched one run, listened to him blabber for a bit, and then I started like thinking about this girl that I made a Hinge account for a very short time when I was in Boston, but I didn't like take it that seriously, and her name was Mary, and I just like, I didn't really see, I don't know, I wasn't sure if it would go anywhere, so I like just stopped, I kind of like ghosted her, and I felt like, I don't know, I just, instead of like saying anything, and just feel kind of bad about it now. Today is August 15th, and it's the day that the Catholic Church like recognizes the day that the Virgin Mary went to heaven, and I guess I'm just like thinking about that a little bit, so Mary, if you're watching this, I apologize for ghosting you. I created a Hinge account to explore my options and see what I wanted in my life, and I didn't think that you fully aligned with it, so I apologize for dragging you along in my uncertainty. So yeah, I feel kind of bad about that, and I'm a little bit lost. I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to climb all this stuff. I'm sure there's gotta be a grapple somewhere that I'm not seeing. I feel like I'm gonna fall to my death if I don't think about this properly.
Safeguarded against a global lock release. I'll have to do one section at a time.
That's fine. I got time. Time is great for,
Rook, keep climbing. When you get near the top, you'll come to a room where the cult stores all their fuel and bliss tanks.
It's a good way to reflect on your life and decisions you have made and things you have experienced. That's why, I don't know, I don't have the biggest problem. I don't know, I guess this is a bit controversial, but like, when you get in trouble, you're put in timeout, extreme cases, you know, like prison or exile, like, I don't think I can make this jump. I really don't think I can make this jump. So like, I would rather not be forced to make this jump. I mean, if I don't make this jump, I die. So, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, sometimes it gives you time to reflect, and then once you're released from your time that you were given based on said crime, you can be better. I guess this climb is very therapeutic for me as I reflect on Mary and anyone else who I may have wronged, who I am not remembering right now, but she gets to represent them all, because there's only one, I mean, we didn't have anything like serious, but I'm sure there could. Alright, I'm gonna make this jump. No way!
That's it. Shoot the fuel tanks.
But, yeah, like, part of me is like, I'm grateful that it was before, like, I were to lead her on or something. If it wasn't gonna ever work, then better cut it beforehand before it gets too much, so. But yeah, still kind of doesn't feel too great, because I don't know, you don't like hurting people, but sometimes love hurts. There's bliss here too. Seems like I'm not done with this place yet.
Caution.
Light it up.
System failure.
There's still more, huh?
Carbon monoxide detected.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep going up.
Fire detected.
Well,
Air filtration
it's a good thing I'm doing this in multiple parts, because I can't seem to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. What does a bliss tank look like? Ah. Oh! Luckily, it gives me the hint inside the search zone.
pressure failure. Carbon monoxide detected.
Still one more, it seems.
Go! Get the fuck out of there! Now! The whole place is gonna go! I'm grabbing the rest of the prisoners and heading out. Godspeed, Rook. See you on the outside.
Deputy, backup's on the way. Chopper inbound. We'll meet you at the top, Deputy. Open the hatch. There should be launch panels around you.
Deputy Hudson isn't going through me with this time like Pratt was to save my ass. That's okay. I'll go by my lonesome, take my time. But yeah, a relationship is a very serious thing, so I guess I'm just holding out because I do want one. I do want one. Just I want the right one. And sometimes you meet people in certain times, and at that time I wasn't ready. I was still like figuring it. I was in Boston like after I had dropped my classes, and I was like figuring out. And I didn't have a car anymore, and she wanted to take a lot of road trips, and I couldn't offer that for her. So I don't know. I think a part of me like also thought like it wouldn't work like physically, just because she was she was the same height as like an ex-girlfriend of mine that like I don't know, like I'm only like 5'9", so like, and if I'm not wearing shoes, like I'm 5'8", so like her list was at 5'8" as well, so like I think I want to like be a little bit taller than my girl, at least like 3 or 4, but I know it's not for everybody. Some guys are okay with having girls who are taller than them, but the thing is, like, being alive for this long, I've realized that there are a lot of like girls out there, like a lot of fish in the sea, and they have different builds, so it's okay if I wait for the one that fits me best. So I don't know, it was since the app itself, I don't know, I guess I could have thought about making friends, because I do find a lot of merit in having friends of the opposite gender, so I guess I just like wasn't looking for that at the time. I had a lot of other things to work on. I was in a play and I was editing like crazy, and I just like, I don't know, but I'm glad I had that conversation with her. Out of like 40 girls that I swiped through, I only got 2 matches, and the other girl wasn't, I don't know, she like her name was Lexi, but she, I think she was transgender based on what I got from our conversation. She was fun. She was funny. Like I did talk to her for a little bit of time, but I didn't see myself having a relationship with her. So same thing. It was, but she wasn't as interesting as Mary was. Like Mary and I clicked a little bit more, but it still didn't feel right. And yeah, so I kind of, it was like a slight ghost. Like it wasn't an intentional ghost. It was just like, I just stopped responding. I like, there were a lot of times where I was like really busy and I was distracted, like I had a lot going on in my life, where I would just go like a couple of days at a time and like have my phone on airplane mode and not reach out to anybody or respond to anybody, because I was pretty isolated up in Boston, and like at that time it was pretty okay because I had things I could be doing and needed to be doing. I wonder if they share ammo. Yeah, I think they share ammo. And so, I don't know, I just like didn't respond for a bit and she unmatched with me. Lexi didn't unmatch with me, but I was pretty okay with not. So that's why I think like Mary may have been hurt, because she unmatched me and like she didn't give me the opportunity, and I don't blame her. I didn't say I was leaving or anything, and that can hurt people sometimes. That can be really frightening. I just like, I truly do believe if it's meant to be, it'll be. So like, it probably wasn't meant to be with me and her, but I really do believe there is an afterlife, and I think that a lot of these people I'll see again there, because there's so many people on this planet that it's very unlikely that you see a lot of people here again, but I think I'll be able to see everybody in the eternal life afterwards. Eternity is a long time, so I'm not, oh, we just gotta survive now? Get. So yeah, I know I got a little personal there, but I had a little bit of time to reflect while I was watching that stream, so I'm sorry, Mary. I hope you find love. And I hope you wish the same for me. Oh, we're gonna celebrate at the Spread Eagle. It's a nice sight. Nighttime vibes. The wanted Sharky Bow Shop poster. Yeah, I just think that when you get caught, you have to change your ways, whereas when you're on the run, you don't. You can, and sometimes to escape being caught, you do more wrong. I'm sorry if you can't hear the audio. I can't hear it either. Sorry, yeah, I can't hear anything, so I assume y'all can't either. Because I can hear this, but I can't hear. It's unfortunate because you can't really watch these cutscenes again, so I apologize. We'll see if it comes back after this. I don't know if I glitched it. I think I'm gonna... Nah, I don't think it'll work, but Joe... Alright, I hear him. Okay.
My family, my brothers, my sisters, they've been taken from me by a snake in the garden.
I guess they didn't want to...
I knew God's plan.
We never do, really.
But I was wrong.
We can know step by step, but the entirety of it, not always, really. Maybe the end of it.
But now I see.
It's a good thing I turned those subtitles on. You took my family from me so that I could have yours.
Welcome them with open arms. Just as we will welcome you. We will be waiting for you. Where it all began.
Ryan.
Man, this is the most awesome game I've ever played.
When it's this dark out, it's not good.
Listen up, Deputy. I'm thinking we've reached the end of the line. Time to cowboy up and deal with Joseph Seed once and for all. He's waiting for you. At his church.
My sidearm could use a good cleaning.
So, let's see if I can... Yeah, so now I can help Nick Rye. Yeah, Nick's plane was taken by cultists before he and his wife could disappear for good. Pregnant and escaping, they need help to get out of Dodge. So now I can do that mission and unlock him. So, like I said, like I wanna see if I do a little intermediate. Oh, if I've done it, you've seen it, but. Let me use up this perk again. I guess we'll absolutely finish up the prepper, and it looks like that's the first thing we're gonna complete because I didn't really need a repair torch, and I don't really ever see them throw it that often, and I don't know, I don't really use rifles and snipers that often, so I think we're gonna finish up the prepper. And looks like we'll see from there if I do need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could try and see if I could do this all in one episode, so that'd be pretty cool if I can manage that. But in the meantime, I want to look at what I have left. The father has called you out for a final confrontation. Meet him at his compound. So yeah, it doesn't look like I have too much. I have a couple of I might have already completed these in the if I complete this, it'll be then. I'll complete this next time. I think it'll be when I liberate Drubman Marinas first. So I'll complete this and then liberate Drubman Marina, and then maybe during Kettle Cattle Co. I can complete this one, and then let me look around real quick. So now it looks like John is dead, but a few cultists remain, but a few cultists remain, but a few cultists remain. So I have 6 missions left here for Jacob that I don't think I'm going to complete all of them, just because this Flavor County is very challenging for me, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem Flavor Country, whatever. I have 5 remaining here, and it's possible that I do that. Let me look again at this side mission. This one I can finish up very soon. This I guess I could do. I don't really care for it. This one I guess I could do, but again, I don't really care too much for it, just because they're hard to find. Some of them are shown, but still. Yeah, so 6 remain in Jacob's, 5 remain in Faith's, and 8 remain in John's, and a couple more of them will be completed. So yeah, but I got all the cult properties, and so I'm not gonna 100% the game, but if I ever wanted to, I don't really know if it's there's a way to do it, so we'll see. I don't think there's an achievement or anything, and like I've done a good amount. This is definitely the most thorough playthrough I've ever completed for this game, and I'm glad I got to share it with you guys and gals. I appreciate you for being here. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome and peace out.